Hello and welcome from Eastern Europe, my name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R and this is weekly short gaming news. The makers of Divinity Original Sin 2 revealed their new strategy game called Divinity Fallen Heroes. It will be out later this year for multiple platforms. As we can see from the trailer, combat in Divinity Fallen Heroes looks a lot like a combat in Divinity Original Sin, but there are some differences. Divinity developers Larian Studios and co-developers Logic Artists are promising diplomacy, narrative decisions and some other familiar strategy mechanics like technology trees and special unit recruitment. Electronic Arts are laying off around 350 people. To be short, they will fire 350 people from their 9,000 workers company, so I can just guess that they are walking in the steps of Blizzard Activision, who earlier this year let go hundreds of employees. Creators of Other Side, a game with a combat similar to XCOM or Heroes of Might and Magic, released new trailer of their turn-based tactics game. The art style, the darkness and the grim atmosphere is making this game a good treat for audience of mature players tired from colorful childish games. Other Side will be released later this year. Great news for S.T.A.L.K.E.R fans who are waiting for the next part. It looked like S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 will be released along with third Half-Life, which means probably never, but we were so wrong. Probably. The website of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 just went live with animated wallpaper and menacing music, which you can download to your computer. And that's it, nothing serious, but it's a step to the right direction. I will update you with any news when they come out in the future. Recently, the third Borderlands game was announced. There is no news about platforms and release date is not set yet. Game looks like typical Borderlands game, so if you're a fan, you'll probably be happy about that. You will find the link to the full trailer in the description below. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the studio known for creating legendary Myst games, revealed new steampunk magic adventure game called Firmament. Game is being developed primarily for VR, but will have simple PC version as well. The Firmament Kickstarter campaign has a goal of 1.3 million and is set to run until April 26. The game itself has an estimated delivery date of July 2020. New Lord of the Rings game was announced, and it will be all about the golem where you will control the creature itself. Game will not feature Andy Serkis or actually any visuals from movies, because they have no rights to them. Instead, this game will be based on books, and that might be even more interesting approach because books were great. I started to dream drinking ale with hobbits when I was like 10 years old, and now every time when I drink ale I'm like
haha, I'm like Hobbit.
A fighting game, Samurai Shodown, got new trailer. People are quite excited about this one because it's one of the rare fighting games that is not created for little girls or Christian nuns. It has blood, and it's so satisfying to play something where blood splatters like Coca-Cola with Mentos. You can find whole trailer in the description below. Bethesda announced that Fallout 76 is coming to Steam later this year, so you could ignore it on even more platforms. That's not all, Bethesda also reaffirmed plans to bring future games like Rage 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Wolfenstein Cyberpilot and Doom Eternal to Steam as well, and that is great. Meanwhile, on GOG.com you can go back to your childhood and buy Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2, or try the games for the first time. Campaigns are pretty cool, I would say way better than recently released Bannerman game has. I remember the days how I was playing Warcraft 2 for days and forgot to go to school. That's why I was thrown of it at the end and had to go to another school, but whatever, totally worth it. Do you remember Witcher's card game Gwent? Soon you will be able to play it on Android and iPhone.
What? You can't do that already?
That is weird, but you can't. Though you can play it even on PC4 and Xbox One, but smartphones were off the limit. And now quickly about games that were released last week. You probably have heard about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Xenon Racer, really cool racing game. Generation Zero. My hopes were much higher for this one, and final result was a bit disappointing. Read comments carefully if you want to buy it. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you like my gaming news, you can support me on the Patreon. That would help me a lot. You can find description below. This was S.T.A.L.K.E.R HD. Have a nice day. Till the next time. Bye.